Well, hello. It's been a long time. Sunny here. Well, it is Sunny here, but that's also my name. Hi, I'm Sunny. If you've seen my other videos, you know about my condition, Panhypopituitarism. If you don't, I really recommend going back and looking at some of my older videos. Panhypopituitarism 101 will get you caught up on what I've got and like the basics and kind of the nitty-gritty medical aspects of it. And I've got some vlogs talking about daily life with it and stuff. But it's been a long time since I've done an update, so here I am, back at my happy place again. I rode my bike out here, had some lunch, it was fantastic. I've got a lot of updates to fill you guys in on. Let's see here, how long has it been since my last video? It's been a long time. Since then, we found out that my thyroid's been off, which really kind of was not great for my health, of course. I think in the last video I told you that I switched from birth control to estrogen and medroxyprogesterone, the base female gonadotropins. It's a fun word to say. Basically, it's the female reproductive hormones. And changing that has helped a lot with my appetite. I don't feel like I need to eat everything in the world now, which is good. I've lost a lot of weight, and it's given me a lot more energy back, which is a very happy trade-off there. But yeah, between that and my thyroid meds being fixed to where my levels are normalized again, I've had a lot more energy. Unfortunately, there for a while, I was still dealing with a lot of really bad insomnia. And there wasn't really anything they could do to help me. They had me taking melatonin, but if you've taken melatonin for a while, you already know that it kind of, your body builds up a resistance to it over time, so it becomes less effective. And I was getting to the point where I was taking 20 milligrams a night, and it wasn't doing much for me. So I was a little desperate. I live in Indiana, so CBD oil, which is cannabidiol, it's one of the two active ingredients in the cannabis, like hemp plant, that are medicinally used. That was just legalized in Indiana. It's not psychoactive, it's not going to get you high, but it has some medical aspects to it. Check it out. A lot of people use it for anxiety and pain management. I started using it a few weeks ago after it was legalized to help with my sleep. And I am very happy to share with you that I also have a Fitbit that tracks my sleep for me. So I started taking CBD a few days after I got my Fitbit, so I could kind of see in my records of my sleep records and stuff how that's been affecting me. For the first week, and remember that I only used CBD 3 days after using my Fitbit, I was only getting, on average throughout the whole week, 6 hours and 39 minutes of restful sleep a night. 2 weeks later, now I'm getting 8 hours and 59 minutes of sleep a night. And let me tell you, getting some good restful sleep has a big impact on your energy. So here I am out here riding my bike. The weather's wonderful. I'm actually able to come out and enjoy it. Whereas before I've had a lot of issues with fatigue, weakness, all that fun stuff, which a lot of that of course had to do with thyroid meds as well, but not in getting much sleep. That doesn't help. So, getting on CBD has been amazing. I really recommend it to other panhypopituitarism patients or anybody who deals with sleep disorders. But something you should know before you try it is it can interact with some of the other medications. Like, I have to take hydrocortisone to help with my adrenal insufficiency, which is a complication of the panhypopituitarism. And I can't take that with CBD without it affecting it. So my doctor, who I'm working with while taking CBD, I really recommend you talk to a doctor before taking any medications of any kind. She explained to me that it can kind of decrease the effectiveness of the steroids. So whenever I take CBD to help me sleep, I have to double up on my hydrocortisone. So it kind of counteracts that a little bit. So good to know for you panhypopituitarism patients out there. Talk to your doctor about it. If your doctor's like mine, they'll probably tell you, to kind of cover themselves legally. It's not FDA approved yet, so they can't recommend that you take it, but if it's anything like my doctor, she's not going to straight up tell you no. So, and she seemed pretty well educated on it. She explained to me how to safely take it. And, I mean, here I am 3 weeks later, and I have normal sleep. I might actually be sleeping a little bit longer than than most normal people, but it's better than what I was dealing with before, where I could only sleep like, excuse me, where I could only sleep like 4 hours at a time. I'd go between only being able to sleep 4 hours to sleeping for 15 hours. There was really no in between at all. It was chaotic, and it made me feel really just exhausted all the time. And I had bouts of insomnia where I would be awake for, I think the longest that I'd been awake for with insomnia was 21 hours. And I was trying to sleep. I took melatonin, I took antihistamines, nothing was working. But now with the CBD, I take about 15 milligrams, and oh my god, I feel so good. I sleep really great. It doesn't keep me asleep, but when I do wake up, I find it easier to fall back asleep. So it's really good. Again, I can't like sing its praises enough. But other than that, with my PHP life here, it's I've been feeling a lot better. I know about this time last year, if you had asked me how my general quality of life was, I'd probably say not great. I was able to, I think my last video I was out here as well talking about this, but even back then I'd still have a lot more fatigue than I do now, and that's when I started applying for disability. And at this point, I'm feeling a lot more energized. I do know that if I were to go to a regular job, like working even 5 hours a day, that would wear me down to the point where I wouldn't have good days like this. That's what caused my adrenal crisis a couple of years ago, which had almost like a permanent impact on my overall health, which stinks. And apparently that's normal after adrenal crisis, according to my doctor. But anyway, I'm still trying to go for a disability just because I can't find gainful employment, and my doctor is supporting me on that. But overall, compared to a year ago, my health is good. I'm really happy with it. I don't have amazing levels of energy. I wouldn't even call it normal, but I'm able to come out here and ride my bike and enjoy nature for a little while, and for that I'm very grateful. So it's giving me a lot of hope. I'm able to be more positive when talking about panhypopituitarism with people because, like I said, a year ago it wasn't great. But now that I've got a really good endocrinologist who knows what she's doing and is regulating my medications and my hormones properly, with the regular blood tests and stuff, it's made a world of difference. Finding a good endocrinologist is more than half the battle when you've got panhypopituitarism. And yeah, it's been great. I wanted to catch up with you guys and let you know how things have been going. I've got a lot more hope for the future now that my health is just better overall. With what energy that I do have and what free time that I have, all of that free time that I have, I've been volunteering my all of that with to help with the local Purdue Extension office, which is we do like 4-H stuff, community health organization type things. I'm helping them organize a community garden that's actually not too far away from my house, and I'm doing like the marketing and stuff because not sure if I mentioned it or not in my other videos, but I took a quick college class last summer for social media marketing, and that was a lot of fun. Up until this point, I haven't really had a way to apply those skills that I learned, but now I've become their social media marketing coordinator, and I'm helping with the community garden, and a part of the community garden is something called the STEM garden program, which is a summer educational gardening program for kids, and I get to like help with teaching art classes there. I worked with the organizers of this to create a syllabus they created the syllabus, but I made little art lessons for each one, and that's something that I've always wanted to do. I love art and I love working with kids, so this is amazing. And it's only going to be like a couple of days out of the week, and I go into the office 1 day a week. So and I'm only there for like a few hours. So this is like for my overall like health and stuff, it's not affecting me negatively that way, and I feel like I'm helping with my community. And even though I can't keep a regular, I can't keep gainfully employed at a paying job, this is really fulfilling, and I would recommend that anybody who has a condition like mine that holds them back from having an actual job, reach out to your community. There are so many groups that could really use your help. Everybody's got a different skill set, but if you can give a few hours of your time a week It feels so much better than being stuck at home all the time. For a while there, I was kind of like stuck at home with all of my symptoms being so bad that I couldn't really get out. But now that I can contribute, it feels really, really good. And it sucks that I'm not making any money, but I wouldn't feel comfortable with as unpredictable as my health is anyway, taking a paycheck. So volunteer work is amazing. Please do it. Even if you have a job and you've got good health, volunteer. It feels great. It's good. So, but yeah, I think that's everything that I really needed to say. Feel free to chat with me in the comments about stuff. If you have any questions, I'll answer them. I just really wanted to fill you guys in on how things have been going lately, and it's looking so good. Like, I'm super positive about things right now. So, that's all I've got to say. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Where's that off button? It's so bright. Pardon the awkwardness. Hold up. Wait, where are you? Is the button? I don't know what I'm... Oh, there's the... Okay, bye!